Welcome to day number 5 of training, and today's training is going to be on social media. Now I'm just going to skim the very superficial, 60,000 foot view of social media and the impact that it can have on our business and how we should utilize that as a Beachbody coach to try to reach out to more people in order to help them. So when I think about social media, there's a few of the social media platforms that I think about are, of course, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. Those are the main sources of social media or platforms that we can utilize as Beachbody coaches. Now, really, when you think about social media, you want to think about two goals, okay? So our two goals with social media are basically to meet new people, so reaching out, meeting new people, and building a relationship with those people. That's the second goal. So meeting new people is the first one, friend requesting on Facebook, following on Twitter, following on Instagram, and maybe following the page on YouTube. Those are all ways that we can meet people, and then building the relationship, that's taking it to the next level and forming them, and we'll talk about that later on as far as forming people and in order to build a relationship. So when you look at each of these individually, you look at YouTube videos, and when you think of YouTube, it's really interesting to me because I feel like when I watch and follow somebody on YouTube that I get to know them. I think it's just because you see them on video, you hear them talk, you hear how they talk, how they express things, and you just feel like you get to know them versus a picture. So I think video and YouTube is a very powerful tool that we all need to start to utilize. Now I get it, it can be a little bit overbearing, or it takes some practice. It takes practice being able to start feeling comfortable on camera. There's days that I come, into my workout area where, I make my videos, and sometimes I just keep messing up and I keep screwing things up. I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to record this video. But when that happens, it's just natural. So I think if you let people see that you're not perfect, you screw up, you mess up, then it makes them more comfortable about who you are and the message that you're delivering, because obviously we're not perfect. Twitter, Twitter is a great platform. It's quick. I look at Instagram and Twitter as quick scroll throughs. Instagram, you can have up to a 15-second video on, but it's mainly pictures, and you're getting a behind-the-scenes look into the life of somebody else through their Instagram. Twitter is just, you can only have like 140 characters. So they're just short messages, links, things like that. So, again, it's more of a quick look through, quick glance, okay, what's going on, and you're done. Now, when you think about Facebook, Facebook is what I would say as a Beachbody coach, if you're going to utilize social media, which I think you very much, I'm going to encourage you, I'm sure most of you already are, but if you're not, then I'm going to really encourage you to at least do Facebook. I mean, Facebook has introduced me to thousands of people that I would not have met, or I would not know, or, old people from high school that I would have lost contact with and never re-engaged in communicating with at all. But Facebook is kind of an avenue to do that. And, obviously as a Team Beachbody coach, that's a platform we use for our challenge groups, for our team page, and everything else is on Facebook. So, at a minimum, Facebook, I would almost say, is a requirement if you're going to be a Team Beachbody coach. So you need to start getting comfortable with that, start reaching out to more people, friend requesting people, and building relationships with people who, in the past you really may not have had an interest in building a relationship with, but I think you got to look at it differently. I know my attitude towards Facebook, at first I wanted it to be just me, that's my personal space, that's Facebook is my page. I didn't want to incorporate Beachbody into it. I was kind of resistant to that. But then Jeff Armbruster, who's our upline, he basically said, Glenn, listen, you need to get over it, man. Facebook is your way to reach more people, to grow your business, and I think he really stressed on reaching more people, helping more people. So if you've been resistant to reaching out to people on Facebook and friend requesting them, just keep in mind we're trying to reach as many people as we can and help as many people as we can. So, you know, that's an excellent way to do that. You know, I have coaches that live in Boston. I have coaches that live out west, or, you know, are in the military, so they've been in California, Texas, Florida, all over the place. And without social media, I wouldn't have been able to connect with these people. I wouldn't have been able to really form and build the relationships with them that I have. So, you know, like I said, this video is just kind of a 60,000 foot view of what social media is and the importance that it has and plays in your Beachbody business. So I'm going to encourage you to continue to build your, platforms, and focus for now. Just focus on 1 or 2 platforms, not all of them. Just focus on 1 or 2 of them, and really create a presence as far as who you are, what you represent. And that's another thing when you're looking at your Facebook page. Let's just we'll keep on Facebook for now. Thinking about your Facebook page, you know, who do you want people to see? How do you want people to see you? And you need to think about that when you're posting things, and as far as what you're posting, what you say, you know, politics and a lot of that other stuff. You know, you just really want to be careful, because if your goal is to help as many people as you can, you don't want to turn too many people away. Now, I'm not saying to hide your passions or not be passionate about what you're passionate about. However, there are some things, you know, that are probably just not wise to touch on in social media. So, but you know, we're going to have more training, and there's plenty of opportunities to learn more about social media and how you can build like pages, how you can build more YouTube followers, things like that. So we're going to have more of that training coming in the future. Probably not in this series as far as, you know, getting started, but definitely as you grow your business, as you want to reach more people, there will be opportunities to learn more about social media in the future.